All right, everyone. Snowy day in Ontario. I will give my thoughts on the 6-0 Toronto Maple Leaf Ottawa, or the 6-0 Toronto Maple Leaf win over the Ottawa Senators. All right. I think the Leafs haven't played in 17 games due to COVID. And I know that now that there's some restrictions in Canada, they are trying to postpone those games for financial issues. Of all the teams in Canada that could probably afford a couple of games with no fans, obviously the Leafs are up there, especially with a salary cap that doesn't allow them to spend. So I believe they're also going to do their game against Edmonton, but they're postponing the game against Carolina tomorrow. And I think there's a couple other games as well that they got to look at. But I went into this game right off the bat going, it's been 17 games. Half the team got COVID, or more than half the team. Half the Ottawa Senators got COVID. Am I going to read a lot into this game? I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. And what I saw was a preseason game. The Ottawa Senators. Now, if you go back to my first video, pretty much called it. I told these morons that said, oh, the Ottawa Senators are a team on the rise. Give your head a shake. Just give your head a shake. They might be good in 3 or 4 years, but they're not. Please. You can't have a defense like that. You can't have goaltending like that. It's just not going to work. It doesn't work that way. They're going to be a team that's a pain in the butt. They're going to finish with 70 to 80 points and get a nice high draft pick. I called at the beginning. These people that called the Ottawa Senators to make the playoffs, oh my God. I wish I could bet you at the beginning of the season. I did bet someone about the Montreal Canadiens, so I've already spent that money. And I'll make sure that when I spend the money, I take what I buy it and basically go down and have a couple of beers with them and say, it's on you. But anyways, getting into the game. Not a lot to take out of this game, other than Ottawa didn't even show up. So the good thing is the Leafs look, they did show up. They were skating. A couple of thoughts that came out of the game. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, because if you watch the game, there wasn't really a lot you basically knew the Leafs are going to win this one after the penalty kill. But you got 2 shorthanded goals in a row. First comment, did I miss Jake Muzzin at all? No. You know what I noticed last night? Now, granted, again, I'm not going to take too much into it because you're playing an Ottawa Senators team that didn't show up. But I didn't see a horrible pinch. I didn't see one. I saw a couple giveaways, but they weren't by Hall. They weren't by Muzzin. They were by, I saw Riley make a couple blunders, and I saw Jason Spezza throw it up a pizza. But there wasn't this pinching and getting caught on the 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s. I didn't see a lot of it. It's good. You play defense. I like Biega. Play defense. Rub guys out. That's all. The defenseman, you just want to focus on playing defense. Hell, I saw 2 things I didn't think I'd ever see today. Justin Hall scoring a goal short-handed. Signed me up for, didn't think I'd see that one. And then Ilya Mikheyev got a breakaway and didn't hit the emblem. Didn't hit the chest of the goalie. Usually he puts it right in the chest or he misses the net. He didn't have a great shot, but at least it didn't hit the chest. He scored on a breakaway. I think now he's 1 for 997 on breakaways. I thought Mikheyev played well. The skating was the difference in the game. The Leafs outskated the Senators. If you're an Ottawa Senators fan, you got to look in the mirror here. I granted you don't have some of your players. I get all that. The Leafs really didn't have, some of those guys look like they'd been rusty. It was a rusty game. It was a preseason game. It was what it was. You have preseason games to get ready for that regular season game. You don't go 17 days without a game and then start playing a game. It's not going to work that way. So, yeah, you're not going to take too much out of it. But Ottawa Senators didn't fight back at all. There was nothing. I don't know if I saw a hit all game. I don't know. I saw a cross-check. It was called penalty. I saw three horrible penalties by the Senators, grabbing guys. Just silly penalties. I thought the Leafs power play stunk. Wasn't moving it around very good. But again, that's because you're sloppy. 17 days off. I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, wow, that's what they're gonna be for the rest of the season. Although Mikheyev got a power play goal. There's another thing I didn't think I'd ever see. But again, it's I like the way they came back. They played defense. They got a lead and they played defense. Brody had a great game. Name a defenseman had a bad game last night. Typically, I can just rhyme it off to you. No, I thought they played well. I thought the best players on certainly Matthews and Marner looked rusty. I expected it. Nylander scored a couple buttes on a breakaway. He's guaranteed, and then he had the nice shot. But again, I thought definitely to me, Mikheyev is your all-star out there tonight. And I thought Brody was the second star, and then how Jack Campbell just stopped pucks like he normally does. Although I don't know, he had a couple that he had to make some really nice saves on, a couple tips out front, but for the most part, it was pretty easy sailing. So the other thing I just want to comment on, my friends in Edmonton, that I basically called it to you on the old Edmonton, the 17 days ago video. How you feeling about your team now? You like your Barry, you like your Cece, you like your Smith, you like your Koskinen. You're not going to make the playoffs. You're going to. You've got the best player in the NHL, and what I would say is a top 10 player, but he's certainly overrated in Draisaitl. He gets a lot of his stuff from McDavid. You got the best player in the NHL. You're not going to make the playoffs. I heard talk that you're going to get Mike Babcock. Enjoy that. I hope you do, actually. All right. Anyways, have a great day. Hopefully, I believe they're going to be playing Edmonton on Wednesday, and they won't be playing Carolina tomorrow, so I will do another lead video for today. You also notice that I've got a whole bunch of darts videos that I've done over the bit. So semifinals, I'll have one more darts video, World Championship final. Hope everyone enjoys them. Again, not the greatest analysis today, but it wasn't the greatest game, so you're not going to get the greatest analysis. All right, cheers, bye.